now she twerking on tours. Then she send you pics, she say that's my DJ. DJ get at you, yeah, she that bit on replay.
What's up? We back again. Get at your podcast.
With us, OG Chuck Trill.
I'm DJ Getatcha. Chuck, what's going on, man?
Oh, man, ready to get this going. Tell me something good, dog.
Oh, man. This week, it's been a great week.
Amen. It's a greater week because we got somebody from all the way from California.
All right. Yeah, it is a greater week, man. Productive week. Good vibes this week. So I got the shirt on.
I know the weather changed on us, though.
Yeah.
Fall kicking in.
Man, let me tell you something. Last night was 51 degrees last night. And we was at 91, I think, yesterday.
Yeah. So the weather changing down here in the A quickly.
Yeah, tonight's going to change even more. But anyway, we have a guest all the way from L.A.
Boom, L.A.
What up?
I think she's from Inglewood.
Yeah, that's where I rep. Yeah, for sure. So I'm just listening to y'all and up here, engaged in the conversation, see how y'all do it up here in the A. So, I'm looking back and forth, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning some game real quick.
Yeah, so how you like it so far in the A?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my steez right here.
Oh,
Feel like, it's my family from another mother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you venture out last night at all?
Oh, man. It was lit.
Yeah.
It was definitely lit. Up here, still trying to get my head together now.
No, that's right.
Like, man, don't go to the A unless you don't plan to not be right the next morning.
So what's something you liked about the A last night?
I love the people, I love the vibes, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just a beautiful feeling in the air, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing. I love that, we got, a lot of predominant black businesses out here, you know what I'm saying? Up here, we doing it out here. I love it. I love the food, of course. Love the food. It's just all around a great experience.
What's your favorite place to eat in Atlanta?
Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
That's
What's
wrong.
your favorite place?
I ain't shouting out nothing yet.
You got to.
I can't.
What you think, OG Chutru?
Hey, I think that when she keep going around to eat, I kind of agree with her. When I got down here, I got that Southern hospitality, so I loved everything that I ate down here. It was really hard for me to just think. I mean, to be honest with you, it's like I didn't like McDonald's no more. You know what I'm saying? So it just cut that on out of there.
Yeah, nah.
But do you see any similarities between LA and Atlanta?
Well, they always say like Atlanta kind of got like a Southern LA vibe, low key. But definitely got Black Hollywood out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Definitely got the sets and everything. I love that off the bat. But it's like it's just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like kickback or whatever. But LA is LA. You know what I mean? Just let's keep it real to all my West Coast people. But you know what I'm saying?
Right. West side.
You know how it would be. But yeah, so, out there, we got our own stuff going, be doing, stuff with 1580. The radio show was 900 now, so on iHeart and everything. Doing stuff with like, film, television, a lot of independent stuff out there, you know what I'm saying? Big independent scene and, just basically, same thing. Hollywood, movies, independent movies.
So let me ask you this. How did you get your start in the music business?
When I was 16, I used to intern for KJLH.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, radio, you was heard, not seen. That's what I liked. And you was around music all the time. Now you seen with everything, as you know. So basically, I used to work like with Andre Russell, just different people there. And then, hopped in with the radio show. My cousin, he was doing some rapping out here. He brought me on, introduced me some people. And then from there, did some stuff where, I was on tour singing with like, rock and roll. And just kind of like, that's how it went. Just keep on moving. Things always switching. You never know what's going to happen.
Are you an artist? That's what you're saying?
I'm a little bit of everything. I'm a creative soul.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So let me ask you this. What's something different between the music business, the industry, from Atlanta to Cali?
Let's see. I feel like Atlanta, you can get it faster. And I feel like people are more hungry out here. Like, basically, it's kind of like you can come in, you can meet a couple people just that fast, and shit just happens. Out in L.A., you got to grind a little harder. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, LA is more of a place you have to kind of low key be established. Where Atlanta, you could be establishing. So you go to a LA when you already kind of got your ish together. See, I gotta make sure I can't curse. But but Atlanta's where definitely a place you can make it happen. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, a lot of young entrepreneurs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I see the difference. But I mean, the thing is, once you get established in LA, you got it. So that's the dizzle.
So one of the biggest things that you have did in LA, like promoting. So what, tell us about one of the biggest things that you did, because you was explaining to me how y'all had set up a whole bunch and had a whole bunch of different people coming in.
I mean, mainly I've been on like an independent scene. I didn't really go too much into commercial. I could have got signed when I was 21, but I guess the Most High had other means, and plus I had good people looking out for me. But at the end of the day, it's like I have to say, like, maybe Bash Fest with, like, kind of like, Quiet Riot and everybody. That was a heck of an experience. Kelly Rhodes, the radio experience, of course, was great. You know what I mean? We was, like, one of the top independent radio stations when it was first happening. You know what I mean? So we worked with a lot of people like OT Genesis, Cali Swag District, some of Kendrick Lamar's people, you know what I'm saying? Did some stuff with that. Was creating basically kind of like a 106 Park for Independence, TV show, for network stuff like that. Worked with a great production company, Island Fog Studios, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I just met like a lot of amazing people, you know what I mean? But mostly more so on the independent scene.
So you said, you can get it a lot faster down here. So evidently you already got some plans for Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
So, so update on some of the things you plan on doing.
I mean, I'm finna just kind of like move in silence.
I hope you do incorporate some of the things you did in LA.
Oh, definitely.
Right. I think
definitely.
I think it'll be very exciting.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Already, working with y'all right now. You know what I mean? Messing with the people already. So it's just like, definitely, we're going to bring some more of that. Hopefully y'all ain't tired of us already.
No, I can't.
Out here in Cali, you know what I'm saying? I know people up and coming out here, you know what I'm saying? That's how great Atlanta is, so,
Atlanta is very diverse, and that's, that reminds me of part of New York. It has a diversity here, so, but LA was a cooler place, like, slow motion, getting stuff done. New York was more of a fast-paced life. Sometimes we want to get it done. We don't have no patience. So we just keep on going.
Right. So Atlanta, you saying it's going to be called home?
Huh? Yeah. That's the new transition. So, just, making the thing happen and everything. It's just, it's taking a little bit of time, but I'm getting there. It's just a lot of stuff to transfer over, but, yep.
So why Atlanta? So why Atlanta?
Fell in love with this place. My initial place was going to be Texas, but once I came here, it was like, I feel like everything in me was saying this spot, you know what I'm saying? So, got to follow your gut, got to follow your instincts, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is.
Makes sense.
Yeah. When I came down here in Atlanta, it happened to me too. Like I got sprung. I was like, you know what? It's a different vibe. People have a perception of the South, and don't get me wrong, no perceptions are still, out there. You got Mississippi and other states.
Right.
But you still got cities inside of these states that are us, Jacksonville and stuff. So these are places that are growing. And like I said, I believe Atlanta is one of the blessed places for someone getting out of college.
Yeah.
You can really prosper down here. You can accomplish a lot. And even I became a business owner coming down here. So you're right. It that's what's special about Atlanta.
It's like a freaking mecca. Like, man, I never seen so many of our people make. I mean, it's just like you got so many places where it's kind of like it's things set against us. You know what I mean? And it's just like I love the unity. You know what I mean? Out here. Cali got that too, but a lot of things is happening in California, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, at the end of the day, you got a lot of gentrification happening in various places.
Oh, but, they ride and die in Cali all day, so I already know the situation,
Yeah, for real.
But
it's all love, it's all coming together, so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So is there something that you want to know about Atlanta? What else whatever you have in mind?
Not really. I just want to know all the food spots.
Oh man, Spondivets.
I know about spawn divots. Hopefully I don't get fat out here.
I mean, you know,
Because y'all got some good ass food.
eating all that fried chicken, it misses certain places.
See, I gotta chill on the fried chicken. Y'all gonna have me in a coma up in here.
Yeah, I like JJ's on that chicken.
Yeah, JJ.
Oh, JJ's fishing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Tearing it up.
look, I made a story a long time ago when I came out here the first time, and I was like, "How y'all got a crawfish chicken spot at the gas station?" That was crazy to me. We ain't got stuff like that in LA. We got high ass gas, but we ain't got crawfish at the gas station.
Speaking of high ass, like, explain to me how did you deal, because unfortunately you're going to be able to have a lot more income to blow here in Atlanta than you did in LA. So how did you, like, you had to be really getting it to be out there, because to even get a pack of cigarettes out there is water, bottled water is ridiculous.
Man.
You know?
You remember the pack of cigarettes out there, what, $19?
Yeah, it was more than New York, you know what I'm saying? So
Make a smoker go sober.
Yeah.
But like they said, these are crack prices. But anyway, I mean the thing is, like, in LA, man, people hustle.
and believe it or not,
gotta-
things was a lot cheaper here. It even has went up, but it didn't even touch with California is prices on things.
And it's kind of really messed up because, like I said, Cali is not the way it used to be, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Cali used to be that place. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wanted to be up there, But now it's like kind of like, a lot of people that I know, they're moving also. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of spreading out. But, I mean, the thing is, people hustle. Out there, you learn how to be versatile.
Yeah,
You have to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's one of the places that, if you make it there when it comes to money, you can make it almost anywhere,
Yeah.
So,
We say that about New York.
so what's going on with California right now? Because everybody's saying they like it. California have changed. They want to move. They don't want to be there no more.
It's just too much right now. It's just kind of like I said, number one, the money. People got to work like multiple jobs just to have a regular spot. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous with the places. You know what I mean? Like kind of like you can get a Cracker Jack house starting at $500,000. I mean, up in the hood.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? I hear you can get a beautiful place, but also too, it's just
With some land.
Huh?
With some land.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You can actually have like a real living out here. Out there, it's like, I just feel like people are working to live, not living to work. I mean, living to work, not working to live. Meaning, basically, it's just kind of like, you feel like your back is like against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason why the ground shake out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing, man.
That's
They
already
keep
letting
talking
your
about
ass
this big
know,
ass
like,
earthquake
hey,
coming,
you
man.
know,
I ain't
it's
trying to
like,
be
hey,
there,
wait
man.
a minute. Think about why
I'm
you
not
here.
trying to be there.
You spending all this money.
We got too much GMO food out there too. We gotta buy water. It don't make no sense. They trying to jack up everything. We always got a drought, even when we got rain. What else can I say?
Yeah,
the
we
weather's
got that.
switching up on us.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Droughts. We have droughts.
Yeah, definitely,
But something though, there's something funny though. I went out to California. Last time I went out there, I went last year, but a year out there. It was 2020. Chuck told me, he said, nah, I ain't going this time. He said, if you go out there, it's going to shake too, watch. I was out there the next day. I'm on Hollywood Boulevard in L.A. Shook. Jinxed me.
No, I ain't jinx you. I just,
Because I called him. I said, yeah, it just happened. What happened?
unfortunately, I just look at stuff like that. I look at reports of seismic. You know what I'm saying? I like to know what's going on around me.
OG Chuck tell you something, it's going to shake, it's going to shake.
But see, that's my thing though. I don't like that because you can't run from an earthquake. You can run from a
Yeah.
tornado. You can run from a flood.
You
but
can't run, but
from
you
no
can be
earthquake.
prepared. One thing I can say now compared to back in the day, they built up. They made it stronger,
Yeah.
structures
Are
stronger.
they? Really? Are they? They say
Compared to how it used to be.
Let me ask you this. It's kind of
like
a welcome
technology.
thing. When y'all came to LA, did you get welcomed by the police?
We got welcomed by everything, but it's just like it's how you handle situations. You know what I'm saying? But I love California. Like I said,
I'm always gonna love
glad
Cali.
out
That's
there,
home. I got a lot of good people out there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you gotta always, be ready to transition whatever you need to do.
So what do you say to someone that is making a move like that? How do you tell them to be prepared?
For out there?
Going from here to there.
Ooh. just basically just be ready. to make moves. Like, so many words. It's kind of like, it's the land of Hollywood. You got fake people, and you got real people. You know what I mean?
Go meet actors, son. You got actors and actors.
Exactly,
Yeah,
but I mean, you got
gotta be
actors in
careful.
real life.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So everybody that smiles ain't your friend.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
just keep your eyes up, and also too, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to roll with the punches. You know what I mean? You got to be versatile. Sometimes this over here ain't gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be able to make moves over here and being able to switch it up. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. And also, we got a lot of resources in LA. One thing I do say that they got a lot of things where, you can get a lot of help, but I mean, everything's so expensive.
I agree. Everything is expensive out
And
there.
make sure what you eat is organic. Got a lot of GMOs.
No, really. What's your favorite spots, places to eat in Cali? I need to know so next time I come on out that way, I can check them out.
I like, let's see. I like Castaway in Burbank. That's really good food. There's some Jamaican spots over there in Inglewood. That's really good. Country Town Jamaican spot. I like the Ethiopian food out there. Queen Sheba. Let's see. We got a lot of different stuff. A lot of diversity. Roscoe's on Pico. Not the other spots. It's good.
Okay.
I mean, we got a few little classics, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, just wherever's good at the moment. They ain't trying to kill me.
Okay. All right. But OG Chatra, you from up top. What's your favorite seafood? Whatever place you like to eat. Since you've been here in Atlanta, how long you been here?
I've been here, definitely Spondivis. I know that it's just,
Everybody love that spine divots.
Red Lobster, not to knock you out, but it ain't,
Oh, Lord.
it's like a waste of change.
Yeah, yeah. And
If I'm gonna spend, I want to eat good. One thing that we have a lot of is the buffet. So when you got the crab buffet, you can enjoy a little more. So like I said, food ain't been no problem down in the ATL.
Man. Oh, Red O's good, too, in L.A. If you're going to go to a Mexican spot, man, that's a bomb.
I know some places that got some good steaks, and you'd be surprised where they at.
What places? I need to know.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah, I need
too.
to know, too.
We always go get a steak all the time.
But what's the plate?
But you know the place. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? See, okay, I guess it's the secret right here, right? Y'all ain't trying to up here.
He know the place. I ain't gonna say.
Oh, you talking about North Druid Hills?
Definitely.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Haven't been there in a while. I got to go back and get another steak.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Maybe today that maybe can happen.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some steak spots. What's the best soul food spot? Come on now, that's what I want to know. Oh, Lickety
Grandma
Split.
house.
Lickety Split's the
Grandma
bomb.
house.
Grandma house.
Well, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what
I can't
grandma's
say
is
if I
at
can't
right
say nothing
now,
about no
so-
soul food, cause my grandma hear me say somebody else, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Grandma house.
Okay.
That's soul food.
I think Chuck cooked the best seafood.
No, that's the story. This man can go and throw down, man. We had some fish fries, you know what I'm saying? I be frying some fish, but he be making them gumbos and stuff. He be throwing it down.
So what's the story last year from San Diego?
Forget the story of San Diego.
Oh, Lord, y'all went to San Diego for real?
No, we drove flew into Arizona.
Yeah.
And from Arizona, we drove to San Diego. We was there for a day. Then we went to Cali.
We went to L.A.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't hit up Tijuana? Y'all didn't get
No, we
you
went-
a
Man, we felt like we
Y'all
got
get the
border
bottles?
patrol. I don't know
Yeah,
if
we
we drove
went
the
through
wrong
there.
direction or something, but they
They
showed.
will pull.
They was all in the trunk and everything.
Yeah, we went.
We was in a
through
rental
there.
car, so it ain't like we was in some, our stuff. You know what I'm saying?
They don't play. They don't play.
I got the less expensive rental car I can find.
She was fine though. I remember that.
Who are you talking about?
The border patrol agent.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, he trying to talk to the border patrol agent and everything.
beautiful.
I'm like, look, I'm just
You know,
trying
she
to
had
get
a little
across.
Spanish mix to her.
I'm just trying to get
mean-
across. I don't want to be stuck here. You
Like,
know?
man, I'm trying to get on a mission. Come on now.
Well, she's searching everything. I'm like, you ain't gonna pass. You gonna see if I got any weapons?
He told that woman, he said, hell, you can take me to jail too. Which
And that's how y'all got out of it. That was good thinking.
I think that made the other people pull up. So when they pulled up, then we was like, oh shit, be quiet and get the hell up out of here.
time to go.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, but otherwise than that though, I enjoy going back to Cali, like I said, but I do see the difference, from growing up out there.
How about the hoods? Y'all hit up, Compton? Long
No,
Beach,
we ain't.
Inglewood,
No, I mean,
Crenshaw?
no, we didn't hit. I mean, we had other. We was out there on business, so so it was like I said. But we got to see some things. That's how I know that.
Yeah,
it's
if
changed.
we really had time on the hand, it was at maybe 2-3 hours to ourselves.
Yeah.
And everywhere we was going, it was still doing COVID, everything still shutting down.
Oh, yeah.
It's still a lot of stuff. So if we just trying to go get a beverage somewhere.
Yeah, going out there during
I'm waiting-
COVID.
yeah,
Nah,
I'm waiting on
you should have been out here. Out here is where it didn't even act like
Yeah.
COVID didn't even happen.
Yeah.
I feel like I was
Yeah.
transported back in
But
time.
guess what though? When them tickets was at the right price, it was time.
Man, who you
It
telling?
was time to get up
Who
out of
you
here.
telling?
All right. I need to scoot it up.
Technical difficulties. Huh?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
I'm good.
Most definitely.
It's cool when I used to do my show. Oh yeah, we had all that. And I used to put on blast. It's like people know what goes on in the background. There ain't nothing new. We got YouTube. We got everything.
Yeah, we do. But Chuck had fried some fish.
No,
And you burnt down the house, didn't you?
no.
So you burnt down that
No,
that
I
spot
had to
over
put
there,
out
huh?
the fire. See, he the one was drunk and he messed around and filled up a pot full of grease and tried to overflow. I tried to put all the fish in at one time. So
That
he
don't
trying
make
to eat,
no sense.
and the damn kitchen caught a fire.
That don't make no sense.
It was,
So
it was the Airbnb too.
one of y'all burnt down that spot over there that was on fire.
Nah.
But I ain't know nothing about that.
I don't know about that one.
That's
I
what
was
you
finna say
say.
something else, but I don't know about that one.
No,
Okay. We're gonna leave that alone then.
That's a lot of business loss on that end. That happened the other day.
yeah, you hate for somebody to lose something like that. Something they built and get destroyed on a fire or something.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, but that's what's insurance for. They're gonna be all right.
yeah,
Hopefully
it's
they
true.
got good insurance.
yeah, hopefully renters or something, whatever's going on. So how do you feel last night when you just the energy that people had?
I mean, like I said, I'm already this kebab lady. Y'all got me on this podcast right now. You guys know I just got done partying. Oh Lord, barely got some sleep. Let's see.
You enjoyed yourself last night.
I really did.
Your night don't exist in the ATL.
I really did. I don't think there's not a night I don't enjoy myself in ATL. So, I mean, and I got to hit up different places, so that's what's cool. I love versatility. I get bored fast. So, I mean, it fulfills my needs. Because I ain't gonna front. I pretty much kind of did a lot in LA already. It's kind of like, it's like you kind of been there, done that. So it's like you want something new. You know what I mean?
So what's something that you want to bring to Atlanta? What Atlanta don't have?
I don't know, maybe just a different perspective. You know what I mean? You guys have like a lot of talented people out here with great personalities, you know what I mean? So hopefully I can add to that, you know what I mean? Just bring a different side of everything. Because even though I was, born in Inglewood, I was raised in St. Louis.
Right.
And a lot of people can't even tell where I'm from because my accent's always switching up.
Yeah,
So.
it is switching up.
Yeah,
2 or
so
3 different ways. Then when you get down here to the A, you're gonna be. You're already saying you know what I'm saying, and that word is big.
You know what I'm saying? But, trying to get over her, do the damn thing, you know what I'm saying? He got the same gift.
Yeah.
Well,
Be switching it up.
I
See,
got
you
to
know,
because I adapt to my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? So you better know how to adapt because you go to the wrong place, wrong area, and act out of pocket. You might be surprised.
That's your skill set in general.
Yeah.
You said out of pocket someone.
Man, knuckleheads.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah.
But you guys got like a really nice places out here. Got to visit Peachtree. Didn't even know places like that exist. Marietta's really nice. I mean, they up here hitting corners and golf courts. I mean, that's crazy to me. Like kids hitting corners. I'm like, this is wild. And then, just the regular A in general, it's a little farther out. So, I mean, I know y'all got a lot of spots. I can't wait to hit up like Savannah, Decatur, just different.
This way. I mean, it's so much out here to do. Like
I know.
You say Savannah. I mean, that's the close to the beach out here in Georgia.
It's
you
some
want to get.
seafood out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord.
You gonna
Go what?
get-
Savannah ain't nothing but 3.5 hours away. That's it. And I ate some great seafood out there.
See,
Great.
I can't wait.
And it's still Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And it still has history too.
You know what? I do got a question. What do y'all do to stay? Because, you know, LA, we kind of, you know, it's kind of a superficial, you know, state per se. You know, it's kind of like keeping yourself a certain way.
Right.
What do y'all do to stay in shape out here? What do y'all do? I mean, with all this good food and all this good stuff, like,
Well, see, one, I think a lot has that you have to drink a lot of water because it's hot.
Some type of fluid have to keep going. I mean, if you think about it like this, most people they're not drinking sodas that much. Gatorade, Powerade, you know, even certain stuff is still ain't really, you know, that good for you that well.
And I think they still got some of the older traditions, like
Yeah.
people eating at the right times.
Yeah.
You know, so now if you're not eating at 10 o'clock at night, you're not going to gain that type of weight. But if you eating at 5 and still productive until it's time for you to go to bed, you already burned almost the
Right.
calories you into.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's a lot of things. And then plus, you know, since it is a high place, you know, women want to dress lovely, guys want to show their muscles. So everybody tend to work out. You know, we got fitness planets, you know, places to work out.
do y'all
all
even like
over.
the gym out
LA
here?
Fitness.
Or
I mean,
y'all just
but-
work it out at the club when you
but
dancing?
that too, but it's basically, you know, they still want to do that. You know, it's
Gotcha.
still the competition thing, you know, so they want to, you know, everybody want to be, you know, so they try to be that. It's the same thing with vehicles. Like I feel Atlanta compared to like New York, they'll spend more money on their vehicle than they place where they stay. You know, because that's how they want to.
gotta stunt, right?
Right. That's what I do see that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of beautiful homes here. Like I said, there's more of us owning homes here than
Yeah.
in New York and California. You know, California is big on rental property,
Man.
and that's why it's so expensive because it's all about taxation.
Yep.
You know, it's all about those things. So that's why California is one of the hardest places to live. But you get paid differently too. But you still don't make what they're expecting. you to make.
Exactly. It's like even with the pay raise, this is still ain't taking care of stuff the way it needs to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But-
exactly.
Also, too, I noticed y'all got humid weather. So since the humidity, you know, y'all got some beautiful skin out here. So the humidity instead
It's
of
hot
our
Atlanta,
our
so-
dry cracked out.
You know,
There's a way to be messing
you get so much exercise because you're gonna work through the day, you're gonna dance at night, you're gonna slow dance later on. So you're gonna always get workouts. So you know that thing, you know, you're gonna stay busy in Atlanta for sure.
Is it a good place to meet people, in y'all opinion?
I think
Like
to me,
if you looking for somebody,
it's kind of hard for me to answer that question because I try to meet people everywhere I go. Like for example,
like you know what I mean.
but I still
You looking for love too?
No, you know, old school, you know, that's a whole different ball game. You know, when you start thinking about love, you know, people gotta understand the meaning of love is not something that you just say. You know,
Right.
saying
Exactly.
it is one thing, but showing the person
Right.
how you love them is another.
Right.
That's point blank.
See, it's like this. I have met people, and I just been out by myself. I've been anywhere and everywhere.
definitely.
I met good people. I met all different types of people. And some people we actually help each other. You know, we find ways to help each other.
But networking, Atlanta is great.
Yeah.
Networking
Yeah.
is amazing. I
Very.
mean, literally, you could just be having a
Very.
drink and you just be talking to like 5 different
Yeah.
people at one
No
time.
matter where you
People are
at.
just social.
But what's so
We're
good?
networking right now.
Yeah, but it's so good because when you do networking, you're not only just networking with Atlanta, but a lot of people outside. of
Exactly.
Atlanta.
Exactly.
You know, and we talking about all the up north, where
Yep.
you from, everywhere else. So that's the good thing about Atlanta.
Especially spring break.
Was it something that you didn't like about like Atlanta that you noticed was like, well, you know,
Well, I
gotta be something
mean-
like with me? I say the traffic. Is
No, well, we're kind of
congestion.
used to that. You know
But
what I mean?
yeah.
The traffic, it's not really a big deal. Well, from what I can see. I just don't like how it almost seems like once you're in one road, you're kind of stuck. I don't like the fact that animals can jump out at me at any time if I'm driving.
Like a deer
Yep.
popping out.
I like that it's dark, but I don't like it that dark sometimes at night. And I know y'all got switch up game on the weather. I've been fortunate enough to have good weather since I've been out here, but I know y'all got that switch up game. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we're in a transformation right now of the weather.
Is it like Miami, how they be switching up? Because that was horrible.
I mean, we right next to Florida.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's hurricane season. So
Yeah, and that's-
and one is out there on the ocean near Miami.
High winds
So,
and rain.
yeah, so
I'd
you-
rather deal with high winds and rain.
Yeah,
than
so
the ground splitting.
Atlanta.
Okay, but
is
you only
most
get that so
likely-
often. You can't be talking about us like that.
No, I mean, I'm
How
just
wind
saying.
and
I
water.
remember putting a pot on the stove in Cali, and it just the water just be shaking in the inside, but you really
Sometimes
don't
it's
see
soothing when
yeah.
you sleep.
See, Atlanta.
sleeping on a pager. That's what it feel like.
I forgot what the hell I was finna say.
I just,
That was just
I
fucking me
mean,
up for a minute.
I mean, how did that feel
Black
to
folks
you
is
when you
talking.
felt it? Did it feel like an
Felt what?
earthquake?
Nah, I just thought about you saying that. You said that shit to me, and I was like, damn. And I called you about it. That was it.
Well, I had seen they had already predicted what. I mean, it was already scientists. That's why I just told you.
Yeah. That stayed the
It
hell away
wasn't
from you.
nothing
I
ain't
see that now.
predicted. I just read up on it.
Yep. When we was out there, it should have just shook, and we should have went in the water with it. Just talking.
In the water.
No, just talking. When
Oh,
we was
what
near,
the
when we was
heck?
near the ocean. No, just talking shit.
Uh-uh.
But at the same time, Atlanta.
We don't have to worry about hurricanes, though.
No, we ain't got to worry about hurricanes.
No, not
We
us.
gotta
Now
worry-
Savannah do,
Yeah,
but not
Savannah.
Atlanta. Atlanta does get the winds.
Yeah, we get
Right.
strong wind and rain. Much as you're gonna get. May find your trash can up the road.
We also don't
Right.
have tornadoes.
Yes, we do.
We don't have tornadoes.
No, I was in California when the first tornado I seen.
But we don't.
I was in Northern California.
We haven't had it since.
See, I was up there
I've
by
been there.
Sacramento area, but also Big Bend. You heard of Big Bend in Paradise? I was up in that area.
Well,
and
see, that's
seen-
what I'm saying. You in a whole nother.
But it's still Cali.
Talking about LA,
I mean, but you
LA.
got a whole strip, so you can't say they don't have tornadoes because I seen the tornadoes in California, just not in LA. I get what you said.
Right,
but
right.
California do have tornadoes. Don't let that fool you out. They got tornadoes out there,
Man.
and they be.
Well, a lot of people don't understand. It's hot, and that heat creates a storm.
We get fires.
See, that's the scary thing right there, because that's just showing you where is the land is leading to up that way. It's
Yeah.
almost being
Remember I-
purified.
They
Remember, I
actually said
went
it's
out
supposed to
there.
be sinking. I'm like, you know what? They doing too much.
They already made a map of the new United States of what happens after the earth
Yeah,
shake and all
yeah.
that.
and
Man.
California's off
Yellowstone.
Do y'all feel like that's
gonna happen?
Do y'all feel like it's set up? Like all this stuff that's happening is set up? Or do you guys feel like it's just life?
Get the hell out.
Me, I don't want to get too political, but
Yeah.
I really believe that
For another
it's things,
time.
right? It's things known
Yeah.
that is unknown to us, and I'm just gonna leave it as that.
Okay,
Because
that's good.
we try to stay away from that
Right.
because
Right.
Yeah.
things happen and make you wonder like what's really going on. So you gotta,
Yeah, don't
change the
manifest.
subject.
I got
You
you.
want to talk on too much.
I got you. I got you. Trust me.
But we know what's going on.
Okay.
Definitely.
So what y'all eating after this? 'Cause I'm trying to eat too.
I'm
Think
trying
about
to
seafood.
I'm doing some barbecue wings with some yellow rice, yams, and greens.
Ooh.
And some cornbread. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Seafood.
That's
Okay.
all he do. Seafood. He seafood.
Seafood.
And eat it. That's all.
I ain't
he
had
do.
seafood in a minute.
I don't believe that. He seafood.
Well, you know.
He seafood and eat it.
Well, I mean, I gotta go hit up Spondivis. That's my spot right there. I guess they close early now.
So listen, that's gonna be right up your alley too, cause you saying you a seafood boy, you can get you about what?
Nah, but
about
see,
10
I would
pounds,
rather go up the road to Juicy Crab.
No,
That just sounds good in general. The
like
name.
this is what you do. Tell
Let me
them
tell
take
you
you
why.
to Spondivis today, and then Juicy Crab tomorrow, so that way
Look,
you can get.
look. You want me to tell you
what?
why? Want me to tell you why? Because Spondivis that got overrated now. Honestly.
Yeah. What's overrated?
Spondivis.
No, it's not.
Overpriced, overrated.
People don't want to pay the money to go to Spondivis, but if you can afford a Spondivis, it's a good place to go eat.
You remember way back then, most artists
He said he
Y'all
gonna,
funny.
anybody.
but no. See, he said he's gonna take the guests out, right? So now he's trying to skip
No,
Spondivis
no.
on you and take you to some Juicy Crab.
Uh-uh.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying, listen, do you want to?
No, look.
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying?
all that.
Do you want to go to Red Lobster or do you want to go to Chick-fil-A?
I'm not gonna say it's just fine.
I think I'd rather
It's
go to
just-
Chick-fil-A.
See, that's what I'm saying. Perfect example. He
You know
proved
what?
my point.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I
goes
went to the
to Red
wrong
Lobster
Chick-fil-A, but
still?
I didn't feel the love from Chick-fil-A out here like this.
Okay, so hold up now. Don't forget we supposed to adapt where we at. That's down here. Leave them folks alone about their Chick-fil-A. They love their Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A. I'm just talking about the Chick-fil-A I went to.
No, just leave it
I
alone.
love Delta.
Chick-fil-A is the bomb. Leave it alone.
I love everything.
You gotta leave Chick-fil-A alone.
I love Chick-fil-A.
That's right. We love Chick-fil-A.
I ain't got no beef with Chick-fil-A.
You know
I was just
what I'm
saying the moment I had it.
Damn little ass piece of meat on that bread. I be madder than a motherfucker.
With the biscuit.
Yeah, I don't get the biscuit. They be dry. You know what I'm saying? I can barely swallow. Well, listen, y'all about to get me kicked out of Atlanta. Chick-fil-A is very delicious. More beef. I mean,
They ain't gonna
more
smack
chicken. More chicken.
Man, I want to hit up that
you. Gonna be a target out here
Bojangles.
with Chick-fil-A.
I know.
I ain't talking about no Chick-fil-A. I ain't got no beef with
Fucking
Chick-fil-A.
go out, the damn chickens be standing outside. Like, nigga, what's up? Clock. Start clucking me.
No, but you know what? On the real side, we did try to go to Spawn Davis yesterday, so I can't even talk about my boy like that.
It'd be crowded. It does.
But they closed the kitchen early.
Yeah, they closed the kitchen early. It was some BS.
Is this some? Wow.
Yeah,
I don't
some
believe
BS.
it. Yeah, you told me remember Ollie's club closed down. I
Yeah.
about lost my stack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that spot.
Y'all think it has to do with COVID?
Yeah, I think it probably could have had something to do with it, because people not generating. Because whenever you sublease and stuff, you do got to make your income. And so if stuff shut down and you're not generating the money, then, you kind of lose your income. Unfortunately, a lot of good mom and pop businesses lost on that.
Right.
That's all good because I know out here there's one place you can re-up. You can always recomp.
I re-up everywhere I go. That ain't a problem.
Man.
Well, I want to thank you for coming. I hope you come back.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it and I loved it.
Can you tell the folks where they can find you?
You can find me over there on the block. No, I'm playing. You can find me Instagram.
No, she ain't.
Not like that.
Fine, she be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Not like that. Come on now. But
Getting that money. She ain't playing.
I tried. You can find me on Instagram at Gilan_G. Find me on Facebook, Gilan's G's. You know what I'm saying? With a G, not a J. And I ain't got that other stuff because I ain't got time for it.
Gotcha.
Pretty much.
D, where they can find you at?
They know they can find me. Just go rewind the other 2 episodes.
Yeah, please check out the first 2 episodes if you haven't checked
Y'all
out.
mean.
And you know what I'm saying? And speaking of episodes, I tell you, I had to watch this episode. Y'all ever heard that Savage Grandma?
Nah.
Man, Savage, check it out.
You got the hat on almost. Savage.
That sounds interesting.
Savage Grandma in the joke. Shank, nigga. I'll holler at
Okay.
y'all.